Hello，大家好，好歡迎大家嚟到今日由 James-Lee Consultancy 同埋 Harrow School Online 一齊做嘅一個Facebook Live 啦。咁今日我哋好榮幸咧，可以請到Harrow School Online 嘅兩位代表，包括係 Heather 同埋Felix。OK，我先請兩位介紹下自己。So could you please introduce yourself briefly to our Hong Kong audience?
Hello, lovely to be here today, being able to speak to you. I'm Heather Rhodes. I'm the principal of Harrow School Online. My background is that I've worked for over 10 years at Harrow School. I'm now really excited to be leading our online school. I'll pass over to Felix to introduce himself.
Thank you, Heather. I'm Felix Ogden. I'm the Student Admissions Executive at Harrow School Online. Such a delight to be here and to meet you all virtually. I will be talking a little bit today about Harrow School Online's admissions procedure and application process, and I'll also be delighted to answer any questions you may have.
OK， 咁 Heather 咧就係 Harrow School Online 嘅即係校長啦。咁佢喺 Harrow 咧已經係即係有超過10年嘅即係工作經驗㗎啦。咁佢同我哋即係James-Lee Consultancy 嘅 co-founder Irene Lee 咧就一齊喺同一個 education diploma 度即係啦讀過書嘅。咁所以即係佢哋都好熟㗎啦。咁 Felix 咧就係負責 admission 㗎啦，係啦。咁所以如果大家有一啲任何關於收生嘅條件嘅話咧，咁都可以喺我哋個留言度咧去問Felix 嘅。OK， so shall we start our presentation right now?
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Great. So I'm going to share some slides with you that we'd like to speak through on the webinar today. We've got a presentation of about half an hour perhaps, and then plenty of time for questions at the end of the presentation. So I'll start off by telling you a little bit about Harrow School Online. This is a really exciting school because it's the first time that a British independent school has set up an online school with a view to sharing the education that they have in the UK with a global audience. So a similar ethos, a similar standard of education, but using a different mode of delivery. Obviously, at the moment, independent schools across the world are going online for a short period of time while people stay at home because of the coronavirus. However, Harrow School Online, actually we set up to start our school in September 2020 before the advent of the coronavirus. So we're deliberately going online, not just as a response to the pandemic, but because we believe it's a great way of widening access to a high quality education. We're beginning for this September with a sixth form curriculum. So that's an A-level curriculum for students who we would expect to be 16 years old at the start of their education, up to 18-year-olds when they finish and move on to university.
OK， 咁剛才咧就講到其實而家我諗香港嘅家長或者學生咧，其實對於一啲 online course 咧都唔會話好陌生，因為喺過去香港停學以嚟咧，即係一直都係用 Zoom 去到教學啦。咁即係當然今次Harrow School Online 嘅即係成立唔係因為 coronavirus 嘅，而喺 coronavirus 之前咧，其實已經開始去諗呢個即係 online course 嘅。咁其實Harrow School Online 係一個即係世界上第一個係全日制同埋係即係全英國制嘅一個即係independent school 嘅一個 online 嘅課程啦。咁喺個過程入面咧，學生係可以接受到即係最高質素嘅一個嘅英國教育嘅機會啦。而佢哋係會開放俾16歲到18歲嘅學生去讀呢個 sixth form 嘅。咁即係話如果佢哋即係要準備 A-level 嘅話咧，咁其實呢個 Harrow School Online 嘅課程咧係完全係吻合嘅。OK。
So Harrow School is a partnership between two British educational institutions. Harrow School is a 450-year-old school that's world famous for its academic excellence and its long tradition of good teaching and traditional teaching. Pearson is an educational company that's famous for producing wonderful textbooks and also that runs the Pearson EdExcel exams. So the thing that perhaps people don't know about Pearson is they also have a long history of delivering online educational courses. They have a school in the USA called Connections Academy, which teaches over 80,000 students from home, fully online. And that experience that Pearson has developed in delivering courses in the USA, we're using to help us shape the courses for Harrow School Online. The thing that both of our companies share is a passion to help pupils achieve their ambitions through providing excellent education.
OK， 咁今次 Harrow School Online 咧，咁就係由兩個機構主要合作啦，包括係 Harrow School 咁一個即係非常具有知名度嘅一間即係學校啦。咁另外咧就係Pearson， 咁呢個係佢哋都同美國嗰邊有好多唔同嘅合作，咁去搞一啲 online course， 咁或者係出版啲教科書之類嘅。咁所以呢個今次就係即係兩者一齊去結合啦，就既有傳統嘅學術嘅一定嘅保證，同一時間咧，亦都係一個線上學習嘅一個好嘅機會，令到大家可以喺科技應用方面係能夠兩者之間去吻合。而兩間唔同嘅學校咧，都 shares 即係一樣嘢，就係嗰個學生對於嗰個achieve 到一個高成就嘅一個嘅 passion 咯。咁所以如果你係一個咁樣嘅學生嘅話咧，咁其實你係即係絕對可以考慮或者 Harrow School Online 係絕對可以適合你嘅。OK。
Oops, I've just moved on a slide by mistake. There we are. So the admissions for September 2020, we're looking for students who are from all over the world. So as well as inviting Hong Kong students to apply to Harrow School, we're inviting students from countries across the world. Our aim is to create a global community of learners. And that means you'll have classmates who are from different countries and be able to forge friendships with students from across the world. We're starting out by offering 5 A-levels. Of course, we would love to expand this range of A-levels in the future, but we're starting with A-levels which are the most popular with our international students because they open up a wide range of university degree courses. So we have maths, further maths, physics, chemistry, and economics.
OK， 咁剛才我哋提到有咩學生係即係適合嘅咧，就係你自己喺個學術上對自己係好有要求啦嘅學生，或者你係想接受到英國最頂尖教育嘅學生，咁但係同一時間你可能因為種種唔同嘅理由，你想即係留喺自己嘅國家嘅，咁所以呢個就係Harrow School Online 最 target嘅學生咯。咁呢個課程咧就會喺嚟緊即係大概6個月後啦，就會開始，就係2020年嘅9月係啦，就會開始嘅。咁因為佢係比較針對呢個即係升讀大學啦，咁所以其實佢嗰啲 subject 咧就主要係講緊數學啊、further maths 啊、或者係物理啊、化學啊，或者係 economics 等等，呢一啲就比較受歡迎，同埋進入大學會比較更加 competitive 嘅一個學科咯。OK。
So our two-year A-level courses result in a certificate from Pearson EdExcel. The A-level certificate that students receive is the same as the A-level students receive if they've been to a more traditional physical school. To take the A-level examination, students go to their nearest British Council exam centre and we help them to arrange for that examination. The
Okay.
A-levels...
sorry, I lost you a little bit, Heather. 但係我相信即係剛才提到咧，就係即係其實即係 Harrow School Online 嘅呢個課程啦，同埋係實體學校讀完。
Chris, you've frozen. Felix, is Chris frozen for you as well?
Chris has frozen for me as well. And it looks like I can see that he's actually joining us back in.
Oh, fabulous.
So it looks like it was only temporary.
Sorry.
Welcome back,
sorry.
Chris.
I don't know whether it's about the coronavirus getting in my Wi-Fi, but yeah, hopefully it's not. So basically, you're talking about the A-level cert, right? OK， 咁剛才就係啦 ，Harrow 就提到啦，咁其實即係 Harrow Online School 嘅嗰張 cert 啦，同埋即係實體 Harrow School 嘅嗰個 cert 咧，都係即係你見到喺個畫面度咧，其實都係一樣嘅。咁亦都我哋係會受到即係英國一啲頂尖大學嘅認可啦，同埋一個即係世界上頂尖大學嘅一個認可咯。OK。
Our A-level courses are designed for students who are particularly academic students. We run to the same academic standards as Harrow School. And of course, one of the important things for us to do was to check with all of the top universities that they would be happy to accept applicants who had studied at an online school rather than our physical school. And so we've checked with the top universities' admissions teams. They've all said to us that they're very happy to accept applicants who've studied at an online school. It's the same examination and the same certificate, the same qualification. So rest assured that by studying with us, you can prepare for a top university, and those universities are happy to accept applicants from Harrow School Online.
OK， 咁其實Harrow School Online 佢哋都會同咗呢啲即係頂尖嘅大學啦，就已經係溝通咗，咁佢哋都好happy 去接受即係佢哋呢個課程同埋佢哋去考嘅嗰個試嘅，咁所以即係如果有人擔心話呢個會唔會係一個 online 課程，咁所以即係一啲頂尖嘅大學，例如牛津、劍橋就唔會認可咧，係唔會出現呢個情況嘅，即係佢哋都會認可呢一個 online course 出嚟嘅一個 result 或者係 certificate 咯。Okay.
Great. So the really exciting bit about our courses is how they're structured. And for many students who have perhaps studied online temporarily because of the changes to life that coronavirus has caused, they'll be familiar with the live taught lessons. So we have live lessons from teachers, but we also have self-study lessons as well. So I'll tell you a little bit about the combinations of lessons that we have. For each A-level subject, a student studies 7 lessons a week, and each lesson is 45 minutes long. So the same study time as you get in a physical school, the same time as you would have at Harrow School. But 5 of those lessons are self-study lessons, and that means the content has been put together by our expert author team from the Pearson team, who have previously written A-level textbooks. They include things like video tutorials, worked examples, quizzes and questionnaires to check your understanding. The great thing about these self-study lessons is that you can study them at a time and a pace that suits you. So if you want to go very quickly through the lessons, you can do. If you need to repeat sections or watch a video a couple of times, retake the comprehension checks, you can do that as well. So it's a slightly more personalized learning experience. There are then 2 live lessons a week with a teacher, and with the teacher in those live lessons, the focus is on the areas that the students found most difficult in their self-study lessons. The teacher has access to the virtual learning environment data. They can see the students' performance in their self-study lessons, so they can deliver really targeted, focused teaching that concentrates on the areas that students most need to practice.
OK， 咁剛才咧就提到話咁其實個課程嘅設計咧就用一種叫做可能香港人唔係咁熟悉嘅一種叫做即係反轉課堂嘅一種嘅教學方式啦。咁係點樣嘅咧？就係即係學生會有好多唔同嘅自主嘅時間嘅，係啦。咁喺呢個自主嘅時間嘅時候咧，咁即係本身合作嘅對象呢個 Pearsons 咧，佢哋會即係揾一啲真係去編寫 A level 教材嘅人咧，去幫手設計一啲嘅課程嘅內容。咁所以其實佢哋係最了解最清楚知道究竟嗰個學生或者係嗰個課程係要啲咩啦。咁所以即係self studies 咧喺呢度咧係好重要嘅。咁另外咧就係一個live 嘅 lessons 啦，咁就會同一個頂尖嘅一個英國符合資格嘅英國老師咧，就進行一個online lessons。咁佢哋有咩唔明白嘅時間咧，就可以喺個 online lessons 度咧就問個老師啦。咁呢個就係 basically 成個即係 Harrow School Online 嘅嗰個學習嘅個 learning model 大概係咁。OK。
So as well as the live lessons, students also have individual sessions with their teachers. Teachers are available for 5 hours per week for students to drop in and have individual one-on-one sessions with their teacher if they have any questions or queries about anything that they've been studying. And for a student who needs extra support, the teacher will invite them for an individual session or perhaps a small group session with 2 or 3 students who've been struggling with the same topic. So there's a much more individualized approach to teaching than you would have in a traditional physical school.
OK， 咁即係除咗呢個即係小組 small group 嘅 online lesson 之外咧，咁係會有啲 individual 嘅一個 lessons 嘅。咁喺個過程中就如果你自己對嗰個 subjects 或者對個課堂或者對之前一啲嘅學習嘅領域有任何唔熟悉嘅地方咧，都可以喺嗰個individual 嘅 section 度咧就同個老師去問嘅。咁就會一個比較針對性嘅一個對話啦，咁等大家可以知道究竟你係對啲咩唔了解咧咁樣咯。OK。
For students who are studying fully with Harrow School Online, we would expect them to take a minimum of 3 A-levels. And for students who are particularly academically minded and ambitious, they could take 4 A-levels or even 5 A-levels if we felt that they were capable of getting top grades in all of those 5 A-levels. Typically, we would expect a student who is studying 3 A-levels to spend about 30 hours a week learning, including all of the extracurricular, co-curricular activities and their homework. Much of that time can be done at a time that suits the pupil. So for students who learn better in the afternoons and evenings, and they're not so great in the mornings, they can plan their day accordingly. Likewise, if there's a student who has other interests or commitments outside of their studies, we know that there are some students who are interested in studying with us who are maybe professional athletes or performers and want to have a schedule that's slightly more flexible than a traditional school can offer.
OK， 咁剛才就提到啦，can you hear me right now? Because yeah, OK， 剛才有提到啦，咁一般嘅
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you muted just temporarily.
Just for a second.
Chris.
A couple of words, I think.
So we could hear you, Chris. You went on mute just for a moment, but we could hear most of what you were saying.
No problem. 剛才都提到啦，咁就最主要一般嘅學生咧，咁我哋就會即係建議佢哋讀3個 A level 啦。咁如果有啲即係 academic 上佢哋即係想 achieve 更加多嘅學生咧，咁就可以讀4個 A level 或者係甚至5個 A level 嘅。咁當然啦，即係一般嚟到講，學生每個星期大概用30個鐘頭去到即係學習啦。咁即係當然亦都包括咗一啲即係 co-curricular activities 啦，同埋一啲homework 咁嘅情況嘅。咁所以不過如果即係佢係比較更加係即係 academic 係更加想有一個更加好嘅成績嘅話咧，咁其實佢係可以有更加多嘅唔同嘅一啲嘅學習嘅時間咯。咁希望最能夠符合到佢哋嘅需要咯。咁呢個就係即係一個喺Harrow School Online 嘅嗰個嗰個學習嗰個時間個分配上大概就係咁啦。OK。
So there's no typical day for an online Harrovian, but we've drawn out a timetable so that you can see the kind of things that somebody might be doing during their day. As I said before, some of the study is live lessons with a teacher. There's a maximum of 15 students per class, but the average, in fact, is kept below 10. There's also self-study lessons and then individual sessions with a tutor and also with a success coach. So a tutor is somebody who meets up with a student at least once every fortnight to talk through their academic plans and their academic goals and make sure the student is on track to achieve those goals. A success coach is someone who, in a similar way, they meet up regularly with the student at least once a fortnight, but they help the student plan their longer term goals. So they help them plan which university they might want to go to, perhaps start thinking about their future career plans, arranging work experience so that the student can spend some time during the school holidays involved in work experience, and help the student when it comes to the time to write the application to university, help the student with their application and make sure that it's got every chance of success.
OK， 嗱呢個咧就係基本上一個我哋稱之為網上哈羅人啦，即係一日嘅一個即係 timetable 啦，或者一個 schedule 啦咁樣。咁正如我哋剛才所講，即係每日其實係會有45分鐘嘅一個live 啦，或者係一個 self studies 嘅時間啦。咁希望佢哋可以學生喺一個自學同埋得到學術支援中間咧，係取得一個嘅平衡嘅。咁另外咧就比較特別嘅咧就係一個叫做 success coach 啦，係啦。咁呢個 success coach 咧，咁佢就會每2個星期就會即係同學生進行一個即係一個1對1嘅對談啦。確保佢哋咧喺嗰個學術上同埋自己嗰個事業嘅嗰個發展上咧係喺個 right track。OK， 咁亦都同一時間會睇下佢哋即係無論係 academic 啊、professional goals 啊，或者係佢哋 well-being 方面咧等等唔同嘅範疇咧，亦都會涵蓋得到嘅。OK，I got a question about the coach. So one of the parents asked who will be the success coach for their students.
Yeah, so the success coach is a role that's one of the people who works for the school. Their background will typically be somebody who's got experience in helping students with university applications. We ideally, in our success coaches, we want these people to be great at coaching and motivating our students. One of the additional roles of our success coaches is working with students to help them plan their extracurricular program. We know that for students, it's not enough to be great academics. They also need to show that they've got a broad range of interests outside of their A-levels. So we aim to provide this through the school. some of those interests can be things that students can do online. So for example, a robotics club, a school literary magazine. Our success coach is very much involved in setting up and helping students to run these clubs and societies. Some of the extracurricular program, we expect students to do offline in their local area. One thing that's very important at Harrow School is the charitable work that our students do. And students typically go to maybe to an old people's home and sit and have a cup of tea and a conversation with the old people, or go to a primary school and help students learning to read, something in their local community that student can do. And we expect all of our students to be involved in that kind of charitable work. They have to take photos of what they're doing and give a presentation to their success coach and to other students in their house. So we can then also include it on their university report to be able to say what kind of things that students has done outside of their A-level studies.
OK， 咁剛才都即係我粗略地翻譯下啦。咁簡單嚟講，就係一個 success coach 咧，就係佢會全方，即係佢係一個具備經驗去幫啲學生去apply 大學嘅一個人嚟嘅。咁佢哋係會對於點樣去 apply 個好嘅大學咧，佢哋係好有經驗嘅。包括除咗喺 academic 方面咧之外咧，喺其他唔同嘅方面咧，即係亦都會顧及嘅。例如剛才提到就係例如一啲嘅課外活動，或者係點樣去參與一個 local communities 嘅一啲嘅charity 嘅一啲活動。咁其實即係全部都係有提及到嘅。OK， 咁所以即係我哋會嗰個 success coach 咧就能夠幫手幫學生去展現出究竟點樣先係能夠成為一個即係成功去 apply 呢一啲即係頂尖大學嘅人咧，咁樣咯。咁呢個就係一個即係嗰個 success coach 最緊要做嘅一個全方位嘅一個配合咁樣咯。OK。
So the other thing I guess that's important to state about the school day is that some of the time in the school day is for students spent with other students at the school, forging friendships and getting to know each other. We have a house system just as we do at Harrow School, and within this house system we use it as a means of holding inter-house competitions between different houses and having house events and house meetings. The idea is that students get to make friends with other students at the school. Their friends will likely be spread across the world. So there's the opportunity in the future for them to go and visit friends who they've made online in countries all over the world.
OK， 咁其中一個最緊要即係喺學校嚟講，最緊要就係嗰個network 啦。咁所以其中一個即係 Harrow School Online 其中一個重視就係即係點樣學生與學生之間可以即係 build up 到嗰個 network， 呢樣嘢係對於即係將來亦都有幫助。咁所以其實佢哋有好多唔同一啲即係課外活動啊，或者佢哋喺唔同嘅 house 去幫手去即係令到大家之間去build up 咗大家互相之間嗰個connection 啊，咁到時即係嗰個人與人之間嘅一個網絡，咁唔會因為你係喺自己屋企去上堂而被忽視到咯。OK。
Great. So I've mostly been speaking about the full school program at Harrow School Online. We do also offer individual A-level programs for students who we imagine most students who take these programs will probably remain at their current school, but they would additionally want to study an A-level or A-levels with Harrow School Online. They have the same high quality teaching and the same academic program. They have regular one-to-one meetings with their subject teacher for their A-levels. And the admissions criteria are the same as for our students at the full-time school. but it is an academics only option. So in this case, they don't have access to the extracurricular program or the success coach, or we have a pre-summer course. They won't be invited to that course. That all of the things that are for full-time students as a way of reaching out and building up a school community. These are things that aren't included in those academic only A-level options. Our academic only A-levels, we expect students to need around 6 hours a week for a single A-level subject to study that subject with Harrow School Online.
OK， 咁即係剛才就介紹咗呢個 individual A level 嘅 course 啦。咁其實呢個咧就係俾一啲即係本身自己讀緊自己學校，咁但係就想喺放學之後額外可以讀一啲 A level 嘅啲學生提嗰個即係理想嘅選擇。咁其實佢都會同即係全日制嘅學生咧，即係讀嗰啲course 嘅嗰啲質素咧，其實係冇分別嘅。佢哋亦都係每2個星期咧就會同唔同嘅 subject teachers 係有一個1對1嘅一個嘅會議啦。咁而嗰個即係對於英文嘅個要求同埋嗰個即係admission entry 個要求咧，咁其實同嗰個全日制學校咧係都係冇分別嘅。不過喺呢個 academic only 嘅呢個 option 入面咧，咁佢即係你係冇辦法 access 到一個其他嘅一個課程啦，咁亦都唔會有一個 success coach 去睇住個學生啦。咁如果有啲即係 summer course 嘅話咧，你亦都係唔會被邀請去嘅。咁由於個學生唔係一個Harrow School Online 嘅一個fully enrolled 嘅 members 啦，咁所以其實佢係唔會入嗰個即係 alumni 嘅嗰個 organisation 嘅。OK。
Great. So I guess one very important thing about online schooling is that the role of the parent is slightly different than in a physical school. For parents, they need to make sure they have 2 things that they can create for their child. One is the correct study environment. So students need to have somewhere quiet to study, a desk space to study, and they need to have an internet connection that's strong enough to hold a conference call such as Zoom. So if you can watch this webinar okay, then you've probably got the right kind of connection in order to join the school. So nothing too technical, just a quiet space and a decent broadband connection.
OK， 咁學生就會即係讀書啦。咁喺呢個情況底下，家長或者一個即係監護人究竟個角色喺邊度咧？就係即係第一，你要提供到一個安靜嘅一個學習環境，同埋個書台咧，成個空間咧係好緊要嘅。另外咧就係一個技術上嘅要求啦。咁我哋即係當然作為一個 online 嘅課程，咁學生能夠即係 get access to internet 係相當緊要啦。咁然之後你亦都要具備一個即係一個 laptop 或者 desktop 嘅一個電腦，係能夠可以去到唔同嘅 browser 嘅。咁如果即係正如剛才所講，如果你能夠今次睇到我哋呢個Facebook Live 啊嘅話咧，或者你自己本身係使用 Zoom 嘅話咧，咁其實我諗你都 most likely 係會知道即係究竟係點樣去操作成件事咯。OK。
So the other thing is that one parent will be nominated, or it could be somebody external to the family. It could be a grandparent or an older brother or sister, or a tutor, or somebody else who's chosen by the family to support the child's learning. And that person has the same visibility to the students' performance as our teachers do. I said that the teachers have a really good idea of how students are getting on in their self-study lesson, because in those lessons, every time they take a quiz question or a comprehension check, it's recorded in the virtual learning environment. So our responsible adult also has that same visibility. So no need to wait for an end of term report to find out how your child is doing. You can check at any time you like how much time they're spending on their studies, how they're getting on with their studies. And that responsible adult has regular conversations with the success coach for the student to make sure that we're fully supporting the student both at home and through school. And if there are any time that we need to speak to the family about the child's performance, or to suggest that that child needs additional support in some way, then that adult already has a good idea of what's going on in their child's education, because they have a really good visibility of their learning.
OK， 咁即係嗰個即係 parental support 係點咧？咁就係喺個課程一開頭嘅時候咧，一個家長啦，或者係一個即係或者學生嘅即係祖父母啦，或者係兄弟即係姊妹咁樣，或者大過自己嘅即係哥哥或者姐姐，咁可以即係被委任成為一個即係 responsible adult 嘅，係啦。咁呢個 responsible adult 要點咧？咁佢就會係即係要知道嗰個 platform 究竟係點樣運作啦。咁隨時都係會知道嗰個學生嗰個學習進度究竟係點啦。咁然之後呢個responsible adult 仲要做啲咩咧？就定期同呢個嗰個教練啊，即係個 success coach 係一個定期嘅一個聯絡，了解嗰個學生嗰個即係表現啊或者進步究竟係點咯。即係其實佢就會最主要係負責同嗰個success coach 或者同 Harrow School Online 係有一個緊密嘅接觸，去定期知道嗰個學生嗰個情況究竟係點樣。咁呢個就係嗰個即係 parental support， 即係嗰個 Harrow School Online 要求做到嘅嘢。OK。
Great. And I mentioned earlier that we have a summer school at Harrow School for students to come and meet other people that they're studying with and meet their teachers in person. This would normally be a pre-start summer school course. However, for this summer, for 2020, we're not going to run a course because we understand that there's still a risk for this summer, that the coronavirus is likely to mean that face-to-face contact and flying across the world is not the right thing to do at this time. So those students who start with us in September 2020 will be able to join us in the summer of September 2021 on a course to meet their friends that they've been studying with and their teachers that they've been studying with.
OK。咁即係呢度就會有一個即係 pre-start 嘅 summer course 啦。咁但係嚟緊嘅呢個 summer 咧就唔會有嘅，因為 coronavirus 嘅情況啦。咁所以大家都知道，咁其實喺 summer 度要去即係進行呢樣嘢，咁個可能性就唔係好大。咁所以就會喺2021年 2021 right 即係2021年嘅時候就會開始呢個即係 pre-summer course。咁到時希望即係我哋 finger cross 呢個 coronavirus 已經過咗去啦。咁呢個就係嗰個關於嗰個 summer course 嘅安排咯。OK。
We do know that there's still a lot of uncertainty around when schools in the UK will be able to return to some kind of normality. And so for any students in Hong Kong who had their hopes set on going to school in 2020 in September in the UK, but now are changing their plans because of their concerns about coronavirus. Well, we can still offer a UK boarding school style of education, but with our programs entirely online.
OK。咁我哋即係都知道本身有啲學生都會報咗名去參與即係今次嘅課程啦。咁但係即係大家都知道，即係 coronavirus 嘅情況就太多 uncertainty 啦咁樣。咁所以即係都可以喺網上面去即係進行一啲即係類似一啲即係 boarding school 嘅一類嘅體驗或者個課程嘅，係啦。咁呢個就係嚟緊即係呢個即係 pre-summer course 會做到嘅嘢咯。OK。
So I'm going to hand over to Felix now, who's going to talk through the admissions criteria and the structure of the term and the fee payment.
Thank you, Heather. Always a pleasure to hear you speak about Harrow School Online. And I think I should, just to reintroduce myself for those who joined at different points. My name is Felix, and I oversee admissions and applications at Harrow School Online. I hope you got a sense from hearing Heather speak about the rigor and objectives of Harrow School Online, and how we're endeavouring to bring the best of UK independent schooling, not just academically, but academically and holistically online. So in terms of this slide that we have in front of us, it focuses very much on the academic elements that you may be familiar with from the UK curriculum, so GCSEs, international GCSEs, as well as academic criteria for students, especially those who are taking a more engaged role in our community, particularly full-time students. We're very keen to understand students better in terms of holistically. So really, what are their interests outside of school? What clubs are they going to run and lead? What interesting books are they reading? What interesting things are they planning to do university-wise and career-wise in the future? I realize I should maybe take a pause at some point to help Chris out.
Yeah, thank you so much. Too much to remember. OK， 咁即係剛才Felix 就介紹咗自己啦。咁佢最主要係即係負責Harrow School Online Admission 嘅嗰部分嘅。咁即係雖然Harrow Online School 咁，其實佢除咗即係 academic 之外，咁佢亦都會重視一啲全方位發展。但係因為我哋今日就講緊呢個 admission 嘅 criteria 啦，咁所以即係其實你都會見到嗰個都需要一定嘅資歷係啦，先至可以入到去嘅。So yeah, I got a question from the parents. Okay. They asked that. So basically, they're studying in Hong Kong, and they say that So they say that okay. So basically, the public exam is may not going to happen in Hong Kong. Will it affect if they apply in the Harrow Online School, or how can they provide that they are fit enough to get into the school?
Excellent. It's a very good question. It's a very topical question. I think it would be relevant for different parents watching this webinar. So there are a number of things that we take into account when looking at a student's profile. So we ask for copies of student school reports. We ask for any predicted grades if they have them. We ask if they have any provisional mock or early module exams. Also, and this is a very key point, especially for students who are transitioning perhaps from a local national curriculum or other curriculum to the British curriculum, we set subject-specific entrance tests in each subject that the people will look to study. So for instance, if a student is studying maths, physics, and chemistry, the student will have the opportunity to display their knowledge in those subjects in a 1 hour test in each subject. In addition to that, each student will have an academic interview. So this will be with a subject specialist at the school. So for instance, if they're taking maths and further maths and economics, likely it will be a maths teacher. And during this interview, the student will have an ability to solve some practical problems, as well as speak a little bit more broadly about their interests.
OK， 咁簡單啲嚟講咧，就係即係 Harrow Online School， 咁佢會即係 review 晒你好多唔同嘅一個即係過去一個學術上嘅 achievement 啦，包括你即係喺校內嘅成績啊，諸如此類咁樣。咁但係即係佢哋都明白唔同嘅即係國家即係之間嗰個銜接咧，亦都唔係咁直接嘅。咁所以其實佢哋亦都有一個 即係 subject specific 嘅一個入學考試咯。咁即係如果你即係想讀佢哋嘅數學嘅，咁就要考個數學嘅試，諸如此類咁樣，係啦。咁所以除咗會參考過去個學生嘅表現之外咧，佢哋亦都會有一個即係自己嘅考試嘅。OK， same question from the parents. How can I best prepare for the test?
Excellent. That's a very good question and a good follow-up question as well. There
is no mock paper, right? I think
yes.
There is any.
So in terms of preparation, we've modeled the tests as far as possible to be as far as possible on not specifically the GCSE curriculum or any single exam board of the GCSE curriculum. So we've designed the test as much as possible for them to test general competency in that subject-specific domain for instance for the subjects. So for maths, so for chemistry, for physics. For the economics test, so as you would know, as you may know, so economics isn't typically studied at a GCSE level, for instance, at a UK school. So the economics test is very much a general test on a student's ability to write logical structured arguments. So it sets them a couple of general essay questions. So just to go back to the original question, probably the best preparation would be to perhaps do a little bit of revision of the subjects that you're studying at the moment, some of the topics that maybe revise some of the topics that maybe the student finds a little bit more challenging, and that should put the student in a good place to take these tests.
OK， 咁簡單嚟講咧，就係一啲即係例如話數學啊或者 physics 啊呢一類，咁嗰啲題目可能會係即係大家可能喺即係修讀或者係做住 GCSE 嗰啲練習嘅過程中咧，咁都會了解多啲呢一類嘅 topic 啦。咁對於 econ 呢一類嘅科目嘅話咧，咁就可能係就住你自己本身而家讀緊嗰啲 topic 咧，就係即係自己再鑽研下咁樣咯。即係我諗即係最基本就係咁。Do you have any books to recommend?
Any books to recommend?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Very specific, right?
That is a specific question.
Is this books to recommend because you enjoy reading them, or is this books for preparation?
I think if they are joining this one, is for preparation.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to answer that one, Heather?
Yeah, sure. If students want to prepare for the exams using books, the best preparation that they could do is to look at the GCSE or the IGCSE curriculum for the subject that they wish to study at A-level, and have a look through Pearson do some excellent exam preparation books. They could have a look through those exam preparation books, choose any topics that look a little bit tricky and work on those particular topics. The exams, as Felix has said, they're general competency level exams in each of the subjects. What we're really looking for students is their ability. So if a student takes one of our exams and they don't do very well on one section because they haven't covered that previously in their curriculum, that's okay. We follow up the exam with an academic interview, and our academic interviewer speaks to the student and checks their potential and their ability in a subject. If they've got the ability but they don't have the knowledge in every of the areas that our exam tests, then that's fine. We're happy for them to join the school. We're looking for students who will be able to do well at A-level. And our online courses are quite flexible. For a student who maybe hasn't studied much in one particular area, when they're studying that at A-level, they can just go more slowly through that section of the course and repeat the self-study lessons if they need to, in order to gain and more in-depth understanding of that area.
Okay. A quick summary. Okay. 簡單嚟講咧，就係你可以先睇咗一啲Pearson 喺 GCSE 或者 IGSE 嘅一啲嘅書先啦。咁另外咧，咁其實即係剛才都提到，咁其實如果你有啲即係 section cover 唔到咧，係冇所謂嘅，因為其實最緊要咧係嗰個 ability。即係如果你係因為冇讀到嗰個課程，然之後嗰個成績唔係太好的話咧，咁但係如果你其他有啲嘅即係同一份卷，其他唔同嘅 section 都係出色嘅話咧，咁即係證明其實你對於嗰科其實係了解嘅，只不過你過去係未讀過呢一類嘅內容啫。咁所以其實佢哋亦都會即係會將呢樣嘢係 take into account 咯。咁所以即係大家亦都唔需要話即係太過擔心，係咪一定要即係會有啲課程係涵蓋唔到啊，或者自己讀緊嘅領域涵蓋唔到啊咁樣咯。咁所以其實即係對於嗰個科目嘅整體嘅理解係即係亦都係相當重要嘅。OK， go on.
And I think they'll... Okay, perfect. So one of the elements I just wanted to touch on very briefly, actually, before speaking about the fees, was that during the interview stages, during the application processes, we're very much looking for students who have a history of being able to learn independently. We provide a very strong structure around students' independent learning, but students who will really get the best out of this and be able to use this as a platform for those top select few universities will already have some kind of habit of learning independently, either through some really well structured revision for mock or real exams, or through just being a very organized learner. And just one point about independent learning, that at the beginning of the program, we're also running a course that will give some students specific techniques, strategies, and approaches to independent learning. So this is something that we look for evidence for, but then we also really want to take them to that next level, to make them not only successful A-level students, but also successful at university and beyond.
OK， 咁剛才 Felix 都提到一個點啦，就係其實嗰個即係self-learning 或者個 individual learning 嗰個能力係好緊要，因為其實呢個係即係Harrow Online School 係一個 platform， 咁但係喺呢個 platform 底下，你最緊要個學生最緊要具備就係一個自我學習嘅能力咯，係啦，咁所以我諗同傳統一啲嘅比較嘅話咧，傳統一啲學校比較嘅話咧，即係佢唔會揾人喺度即係 monitor 住你，或者係睇實你個情況。咁所以學生嗰個即係自我學習嗰個能力係相當緊要嘅，係啦。Yes.
Thank you, Chris. So just speaking about the fees, so one of the founding ideals behind Harrow School Online is very much to broaden access to students who may not have typically been able to, for various reasons, attend Harrow School itself. Harrow School Online is very privileged in that we can invest as many of our resources into the actual course curriculum build and the academic program to invest into the type of academic excellence that a top UK independent school might provide. So as Heather rightly described earlier, we have a full-time program, so students who are fully enrolled in the program. Their timetable might look very similar to that timetable we showed earlier. So a day that's really full of varied activities, from dynamic self-study lessons to live lessons with teachers to success coaching sessions, planning out their strategy to get into those top universities, and the academic only option, which on this slide is and what we refer to in fact as individual A levels. And you can see the fees for different programs. There's a note to make about the the Maths and Further Maths course. So the Maths and Further Maths course is designed to be taken over 2 years. So many of the maths modules for the AS and the A2 are taken the first year, and the further maths in the second year. So that's taken as a combined course. So in terms of the school fees themselves, unlike a normal school, there are no sort of school uniform and these type of things as well. So it's we benefit in some way from our position as an online school. Maybe I can pause at this point for Chris.
咁簡單嚟講咧，就係即係嗱呢個表咁其實就涵蓋咗即係例如佢哋嗰啲學費啊、申請費啊、即係年度學費啊，同埋一個即係唔會退還嘅一個 deposit 啊諸如此類。咁嗰個學費其實係可以分期啦，或者按年啦去俾啦。咁然之後嗰個款項就係用英鎊去俾嘅。咁然之後個學費就已經包含咗課外活動啊，或者個考試入場嘅費用啦。咁我哋喺下面會見到一個 individual A level 嗰個課程咧，咁就個註冊費同埋個學費咧，咁都喺呢度已經即係list 咗出嚟㗎啦。咁亦都即係包含咗個即係冇得退還嘅一個即係預繳個費用啦。咁所以其實基本上成個嗰個即係如果家長想知道究竟我要俾幾多錢喺呢個課程度嘅話咧，咁其實基本上即係呢一個 slide 大家就可以即係睇得一清二楚咯。咁最緊要就係冇呢個即係校服嘅呢個 course 啦。I'm just talking about the uniform. Okay. Yeah. Basically, that's it.
Excellent. So I think we could go on to the next slide. Oh yes. So I think we mentioned this at the beginning, but we're very happy to be working with James-Lee Consultancy and collaborating with them in assisting students to prepare the very best for Harrow School Online. And any questions, do get in touch with them. They're in touch with us. So anything that they couldn't advise on, we'll be happy to advise on as well. Okay. And I think at this point we're stopping for any questions that come in.
Yep. I just got several questions, not in the Facebook, but in the WhatsApp. Okay, so one question is, okay, if there is a time zone difference, okay, how can the students go on class? So I think these parents maybe joined in the middle of our presentation, but would you like to answer this question about the time difference?
Certainly. Why don't I take that?
Okay.
Yeah. So we're really lucky in the UK that we're quite well positioned in terms of time zones. Our teachers are going to be on early starts, so and they've already been warned that they'll be teaching from either 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning. Some mornings. That's right. Yeah.
I cannot be a teacher then.
Yeah, I'd be fine actually. Me and Felix are both early risers, so we're both fine with that. So our teachers will be starting pretty early in the day, so that our lessons for students who are based out in Hong Kong and China will be from early afternoon onwards. The self-study element of the course can be taken at any time. So a typical timetable for a Hong Kong student would probably look like having the self-study lessons in the morning and then the taught lessons with a teacher in the afternoon. If we have a student from the UAE or Nigeria or a country that's on a more similar time zone to the UK, Turkey or European countries, then those students are likely to be studying in the morning or in the early afternoon for them. So we're working with our teachers using fairly early starts for the UK to make sure that we catch students in Hong Kong while it's still a good time for them to study.
Okay. Got it. OK。咁剛才我哋都提到啦，咁其實嗰個策略就係啲老師係要做一個 morning person 咯，即係佢哋可能係5點鐘5 a.m. right not 4 a.m. right 5 OK 最早可能即係佢叫我哋早少少去上堂啦，即係例如即係5點即係5點鐘sorry which mean that is not the question I prepared before. Okay, we didn't prepare any question like this because the answer is quite surprising to me. Okay， 即係佢哋5點鐘就會即係已經預早同老師講，即係可能5點鐘或者6點鐘呢啲時間就可能要準備上堂㗎啦。咁啲老師亦都會知道。咁其實即係嗰個就係一個同啲學生嘅一個 individual section 啦。咁當然即係我哋都剛才提到有好多唔同嘅一個自學嘅嗰個yeah that's good， 有一個好多唔同嘅自學嘅時間啦。咁所以喺嗰個自學嘅時間度，咁亦都唔會受住呢個即係 time zone 嘅影響嘅。咁但係暫時我喺即係 principal 嗰度拎到嘅一個答案咧，就係5 a.m. in the morning 係啦。咁呢個就係暫時我哋能夠即係知道，即係佢哋會做到一個 strategy 咯。OK， let me check. Okay, so she said that, or he, okay. Felix, you mentioned about self-studying or individual learning, the ability of individual learning. But my daughter's a little bit quite not this style. So I think she's quite young right now. Is there anything that I can do to train her up about the individual learning?
That's a very good question.
Can I answer that one?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I was going to answer, but you go ahead. Go ahead.
There's still like 2 to 3 years, according to the question, to go to your school. So not at this moment, but maybe they want to prepare the best to be a self-study. But I think it's very important, even though in the future, I mean, in the university, they need to self-learning. So yeah, I want to know as well.
Yeah, so I mean, one of the things that's great actually about Harrow School Online is that we do help students become independent learners, which by the time they get to university, they need to be really good at studying independently, because if they're used to being told what to study when all of the time, they get to university, they won't have that. So they need to be ready for that independence. Yeah. With Harrow School Online, Felix said that we have a course for all students from the very beginning of their studies that teaches things very explicitly, like time management and planning their work and taking responsibility for their academic program and revision. So we do explicitly teach these things. I think it's a great idea to start early. So if you have a child who's a few years before the age at which you can apply to Harrow School Online, some basic things you can start with. You can have a weekly meeting with your child to sit down and talk through their plans for study for the week. But don't tell them when they're studying or what they're studying. Ask them, say to them, so what do you need to study this week? And when's going to be a good time for you to study? Do you think that's enough? Do you need a bit more time with this, or is that okay? So ask them questions rather than telling them. Once they've committed to that timetable and they've committed to that study plan, at that point you can tell them, okay, well, you said you were going to be doing maths tonight and you're looking at emails or YouTube, so let me see you do your maths. Yeah, like you committed to do when we had that meeting on Sunday. So yeah, I would say start off with helping your child make plans for their study. You will probably need to help enforce those plans to begin with, but over time, hopefully they will become more independent.
So do you mean not directly directing what they should do? We should, or the parents should discuss with them and come up with a plan together, and so that they can follow in their own plan.
Absolutely, yeah. If the child feels like they've helped create that plan, or that they've had the major input on their plan, they're much more likely to want to follow it without having to be pushed to follow it.
Yeah, 100% agree. OK， 簡單嚟講咧，就係剛才就提到話即係點樣可以提升到個學生嗰個自學嘅能力咧，就係令到佢哋即係我哋或者作為家長啦，就唔應該直接話你 plan 你應該做啲乜，唔應該做啲乜，而係同佢哋一齊去 come up with 一個plan， 即係經過一連串嘅 discussion 啊，或者去問多啲佢哋啊，究竟你想點，或者諸如此類嘅情況底下咧，咁佢哋當佢哋自己願意投入多啲喺成個timetable 或者個 schedule 嘅過程入面咧，咁其實佢哋有自己嘅元素喺面嘅時候，佢哋就會更加願意去投入喺呢個 timetable 度。咁久而久之，咁即係經過一個即係類似 weekly meeting 嘅 schedule 啦，咁然之後久而久之就會更加了解多咗個學生，即係或者提升到學生嘅嗰個自學嘅能力咯。OK。I got one more question because I think our online our Facebook is so the question is okay, if I enroll, when do I need to go through the exam, the entrance exam?
I think I can take this one, Heather. So our enrollment is as per standard UK terms, so it's will be taking our intake in September of this year. So unlike other schools, we have rolling admissions, so students can apply and take these tests anytime up to a few weeks before the September intake. What we would say is that we'd encourage our students or applicants to apply as early as they're prepared and feel prepared to apply, because we as much as we would love to take every suitable student, and we're very much our mission is to take any student who is suitable onto Harrow School Online. If we have, for instance, only a certain amount of teacher capacity, and there are a few last-minute applications, then in order to keep the same class size as we mentioned, in order to keep the same structure in terms of timetable we mentioned, we may have to say no to very well qualified applicants at the last minute. So what we would say is we'd encourage so the application process itself, there are a couple of interviews, one with myself, one with a head of subjects, and one with Heather, and there will be anywhere from 1 to 4 or even 5 tests. So the whole process can be accelerated, but we imagine that in most cases it would take approximately 4 weeks. So we'd encourage students who feel that they are prepared to start on the application form, to start gathering together the different school reports, etc. Just so that they can feel confident that ample time has been prepared for this. I should probably pause now so you can translate that.
Yeah, okay. 咁簡單嚟講就係其實呢個就同即係一般學校就唔同啦。咁其實即係如果學生而家已經有信心嘅話，係可以而家已經係去 apply 嘅。咁即係當然佢哋都會睇下啊，即係究竟嗰個即係老師嘅 capacity 同埋嗰個學生嘅數量究竟係點樣啦。咁所以如果學生你預備好，或者大概知道或者覺得自己已經準備好想讀呢個 Harrow School Online 嘅話咧，咁就可以隨時去即係 enroll 啦。咁然之後就去申請 application 啦。咁然之後通常就係大概4個星期左右，咁佢就會完成咗成個 process 咯。咁呢個就係剛才Felix 都提到嘅。OK。So I think basically that's it. Okay. Sorry, I got one more. Do you have time for that? Okay.
I think we can take one more.
Okay. The parents want to know where can she find the profile of the teachers of the school.
That's a good
great.
question.
So maybe if should I take that question?
Do you want to take that one, Heather?
Yeah, sure. So we're currently finishing the recruitment process for our teachers for the school, and as soon as we've finished our selection process, then we will put our teacher profiles up on the website. I can say that we've been really lucky with the applicants that we've had to teach with us for Harrow School Online. I think many people see this as a groundbreaking school, something that's going to be a game changer in education. And so we've had some really top quality teachers want to work with us. And we're in a difficult position now where we have to make choices between those teaching applicants.
Okay. So when they do the interview, do we tell them that they need to go on class at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, we warn them about that even before the interview, so it's not a surprise. It's in their
many candidates, right? Yeah, I think that's because it's really a game changer. Okay.
And I mean, with a lot of school teachers anyway are up that time, I have to say, with the different commitments they have on. It's just they're not so much stuck in traffic, just getting to their online, getting to their home office, I guess.
Okay. I'll do a translation right now. Okay. 而家我哋喺個過程中咧，即係 Harrow Online School， 咁佢哋仲揾緊，即係仲睇緊好多唔同嘅一啲application 啦。咁亦都有好多唔同嘅 candidate， 即係正如我哋剛才所講，佢都即係已經警告，即係 warn 咗佢哋係即係要好早即係去教學，但係佢哋都依然係即係可能因為佢哋覺得佢係一個改變遊戲規則嘅一間學校啦，即係一個 really a game changer 嘅一間學校，咁所以其實有好多唔同即係 high quality 嘅 candidates 係準備入去咯。咁once 準備咗咧，咁就會擺去嗰個 website 嗰度啊。咁到時我哋會同大家再 update 個情況咯。咁大家就唔需要擔心，係啦。咁有咩就喺 Facebook 或者係 email 度揾到我哋咁樣咯。Okay.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for doing such a wonderful job at interpreting on the webinar. We really appreciate it. And it's been a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak to families in Hong Kong.
Yeah, me too. So, 係咯，咁今日嘅 Facebook Live 就去到呢度啦。咁we'll let the parents know. So feel free to contact us if you're interested or if you got any question. It's not you cannot join the Facebook Live today, feel free to leave the comments below or just inbox us or use email to contact with us, and we'll pass the question to the two representatives from Harrow School Online. Okay, we should say goodbye to the audience. It's quite late now in Hong Kong. Okay, see you guys.
Goodbye and good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.